called you up and said what?
You know what I'm saying? If I think I can diss him, I'm gonna die the same day.
Them take my computer them. Teacher said when them a leave at the bed alone for in the room.
When them a lick me, them keep on dep and say, you inform on the boss, you inform.
He was a good person. You get to me, I say, but things just changed.
You are receiving death threats.
Just a phone call, you know, when I say Ryno, I go Ray, Gaza will see and Ray, but...
Oh, so him take the picture?
Exactly.
And who release it?
Him say I not him, but me feel like him.
Your boy themself, yo. None of them batty boy no love cartel like me.
Come sit down with them and go on like him don't know the shoes missing up. And me tell them to tell the boy they said me get my shoes him and him blood clot mama got dead in a bad man. You know you always have allegations, you know, that's why they are called allegations.
Who's Vybz Kartel?
Cartel, you bite the hands that feed you, you're going to suffer.
Gaza forever, as one gone and next one born.
Banging, watch out now, what they go on? My viewers, my subs, welcome back to the channel, and today right now, we have an next epic episode of Who is Vybz Kartel, The Rise and Fall of Portmore Empire, and this is episode 4, chapter 5. And for all who never see chapter 4, it's the Deverbrat edition, you know what I mean, where I'm telling story about Vybz Kartel, how they fell out and why he was kicked out of Portmore Empire. Yes, man. But you know, today we'll focus on a different segment of the whole Portmore Empire. What was the real reason why Portmore Empire self-destruct and crumble? We'll take a deep dive into every event and the scenarios that happen. Also, we're going to take a listen at each and every member who tell them story of what really happened. All the time when you come back, so you go and stay tuned. If you're not yet a member of the gang, please do so right now by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, tell a friend to join the gang also, fam. I know that we got that all out of the way. Hey, Grand Godzilla, cue the intro.
Kaboom! You know it's Warlord representing what you know. The world I forget the stats, you know. You know it's what you know, me, and it's Warlord, the Sky Star leader. Kaboom! What you know. Empire, never brat, never strap with the Empire. Black Ryno was shot with the Empire. Doze medicine, real killer, head get steel pillar. Which crew a meal in a Empire. Shawn Stamp blow can for the Empire. Nuclear gun turn hand for the Empire. And the war professor.
The Portmore Empire is an alliance of dancehall artists from Portmore, led by DJ Vybz Kartel. Members of the group are Vybz Kartel, Blakk Ryno, Shawn Stamp, Doze medicine, Lisa Hype, Vinci, Popcaan, Gaza Indu, Gaza Kim, Sheba, and Data Kappa. According to former member Deverbrat, the group was founded by himself and Nuclear, who is also a former member. After Vybz Kartel rebelled against former group The Alliance in late 2006, he came to like the name and Deva allowed him in the group.
Alliance, man. Big them up, man. You see me? You don't know Alliance Cartel forward from. You see it? Empire for life. I don't know my son. I'm say, Daddy, who are vex, go and vex. And him for know. You see me? We not feel we black for bad. We in a all white. I don't want to say that. You see me? I say, so I don't know my son. You see me? I say, I did the Empire. Never strap with the Empire. Black Ryno was shot with the Empire. Doze medicine, real killer. It gets steel pillar. Which crew homie in a Empire. Shawn Stamp blow can for the Empire. Nuclear gun turn on for the Empire. And the war professor.
Yes, Sheba the Brat with the Guns Factory, and I'm saying it's Portmore Empire. We ain't playing. We got music to tantalize the brain. So me I said the Brat lead out Portmore Empire with the guns when never rolling nor entire. So when me entire, me run the entire. Here cut the tabernacle and the entire. Why violate Addy, you know, no sense fire. No use the chicken that warm to the French fire. You know when me know you find a better so you fire. Can't with gun and vampire like a vampire. Gun yam your food in the night like a vampire. Papa, ear my fire.
As its leader, after Deverbrat found himself in a carnal abuse/rape charge, he was kicked from the group, and the Emperor Vybz Kartel announced that only those who signed to his Adija records are official members, The unofficial former members are Deverbrat, Nuclear, the First Lady, O'Meal, Baby Doll, Earthworm, and Craig Dennis, whom passed away in a motorcycle accident. Ryno, a former member of the alliance who followed Vybz Kartel out of the group, was thought to be a member, but later revealed he wasn't. Maybe that was because he was not from Portmore, but yet still he was affiliate. He later then cut all ties with the Portmore Empire and said that was the best move for his career. Now Vybz Kartel did everything in his power to break each and every artist in Portmore Empire, which includes doing multiple collaboration with them, made sure that whenever a producer linked him to voice and rhythms, he made sure that the producers voice members of the Portmore Empire as well, bringing them to major stage show and event, allowing them to showcase their talent and introducing them to a wider audience. Most of the artists in Portmore Empire was talented enough and could hold their own. Some of them had big breakout hits or song big enough to gain momentum so that they could build up a buzz.
Baby, me have something for tell you.
Gaza Kim, put your money where your mouth there, and the song that got her known to the dancehall audience, Amen.
Amen.
Blakk Ryno with Tug and Tem, Bite Back and Real Stinger.
Tell about these things. When them touch the road, I see dinner.
Vinci with Money, Watch the Friends, and his collaboration with Vybz Kartel. Where them a go? Popcaan with No Ordinary Girl, and also big song like Dream.
All of this coming like it's a dream. Yeah. All of this coming like it's a dream. Yeah.
Shawn with B-Wise, Vybz Party, and also My Life.
Yes, I didn't know. My life. Work hard every day, thank God.
Lisa Hype featuring Vybz Kartel, Come Wine For Me. Lisa Hype and Vybz Kartel, Come Take Cat.
I love you in a real life.
When you touch my body, that feel nice.
Then I'm ramping.
Vybz Kartel and Sheba, You and Him There. And Vybz Kartel and Sheba, Like Christmas.
When we are fuck, it coming like Christmas. It coming like Christmas.
And last but not least, Gaza Slim with One Man, and she was also featured on the original Clarks.
Bag of sneakers, give you cheesy food. If you know what me know, boy.
Then you have Not Nice behind the scenes with his fingerprints and modes of the big hit rhythms like Gangsta City and also Vybz Party. And to add to the success, Vybz Kartel had inked a new deal and teamed up with businessman Todd, and this had made him into a powerhouse, with him pushing Street Vibes Rum and his condom line, Dagger in Condom. And the icing on the cake was the opening of the nightclub The Building, which was once known as The Asylum.
And every Thursday, Kartel in Asylum Club. God no, me change the name from Asylum to Building, you know. Me choose.
Now everything was going great for the Portmore Empire, and apart from just Vybz Kartel, they were all known just in Portmore, but now they were known island-wide. And some was even getting recognition globally. Now every artist had their own ingredient and sauce, which made a perfect recipe for success. But it all was starting to go downhill when it was alleged that Kartel was running the empire like an actual cartel. Any one of the members that would say or do something wrong that Vybz Kartel didn't agree with was getting disciplined. Whenever you hear Vybz Kartel make an announcement that someone should come to the studio for a meeting, just know it is a guarantee beating. And the very first member to feel the wrath of Vybz Kartel by not following the rules was Gaza Kim. Gaza Kim was beaten along with her brother, and when he left, she got another beating. The beating was so bad, she said, that she urinated on herself. She spent over 2 weeks in the hospital.
I was told that I informed on Vybz Kartel, and the truth, I didn't know what I informed about.
You were told?
I was told to come to the studio 9 o'clock sharp, and on the day that the incident happened. And I went up there because I was prepared to do music because I didn't know what to expect on that day, but I was prepared to do music. And about 1 o'clock, me and my brother, I was there and I just started to get beaten, and I don't know why and why.
And this was at the studio?
Yes, and from that day I don't go back to the studio.
Now, do you know your attackers?
Yes, I know all of them.
How many of them were there?
There was 4 of them.
Were any of them artists?
Artists? No, none of them were artists.
Only one was an artist?
None of them were artists.
None of them were artists. So no one who hit you was an artist? Was done by order of an alleged artist. Do you know, or can you tell me if there's any truth to that rumor?
I don't know. I don't know. Really and truly, I don't know. Yeah.
All you know is that you were called and you were told you informed on Kartel, and your brother was also a part of this assault.
Mm-hmm. When he left, I was beaten again, but not for too long.
When your brother left, they beat you again?
Mm-hmm.
Did your brother leave because they forced him to leave?
They told him that he was supposed to leave, and I told him to leave also.
Did you tell him to leave because you feared for your brother?
Yes, because I was scared for it.
At first, you never stated what was the reason behind her beating, but it was later revealed it was some sort of he said, she said, Carrie go bring come news back to Vybz Kartel, baby mother, which was Shorty at the time.
Me and Shorty are never friend like that for me. I go sit down and I have such conversation with Shorty. I was a child. Shorty a big woman for me. At the time I was 18 years old, and I for sit down round corner and I talk to Sheba or she and for her man life. Me no business about that. At the time, the only thing I was thinking about was to get out there, get rich, can help out my family and friends them, and become the best, one of the best things Jamaica ever see. That's what I was thinking about at the time. You get me? So me not have time to sit down round corner with nobody and I talk about man and woman business. Me never business about that. You understand? And it's not like say she would already know what fear man are going with. Him sing about him thing them. You understand? So she would have been know that. You get me? But at the end of the day, me never sit down running in a corner and I chat nothing with nobody. And for years I've been hearing that I was just a scapegoat because the white name that the coolie one is she carry the news to she. And so because me live close, my name was just easier to call. You get me? And that cost me.
Now massa aneme, you don't par. Now massa aneme, you kick all. Now massa aneme.
Now the second person in the line of fire was Blakk Ryno. See, some people thought that it was Popcaan was one of Vybz Kartel's favorite, but they were wrong. It was actually Blakk Ryno. Blakk Ryno was actually Vybz Kartel protege. He was always looking out for him, making sure that he was in the camp from day one. So it was really puzzling to the public and shocking when we heard that Vybz Kartel had made an attempt to get Ryno disciplined, beat up, so to speak.
Papers recently that you are receiving death threats. Tell us about that.
Just a phone call, you know, we no fear phone bad man, yeah. I don't take long to see, quick. Don't stop, easy to see, you hear that? Alright.
Just a phone call, somebody
just a phone call, we not pay that no mind, man. Man, I say Ryno, I go Ray, Gaza, we see and Ray, but you don't know, man, now follow up that. You see me, I say, cause we still have you out there in the streets and do.
Now, it's unclear what Ryno did to upset Vybz Kartel, but when he was summoned to be at the studio for a meeting, he did not show. And the consequence of that was his apartment being firebombed by unknown assailants.
So the first question first. Well, to hurt Ryno is to really hurt me because I'm the one who really brought Blakk Ryno into the business. And the whole Jamaica know that. Even now he's still a protege of Vybz Kartel. Your music is concerned, but
Separate and apart from that, Vybz Kartel run a business, which is called the Portmore Empire. So, where business disagreements are concerned, it is dealt with in a business manner. You know what I mean? The reason why you chose to approach the media before approaching us is still a mystery to me, but you know what I mean? Vybz Kartel is running a business nonetheless. So, separate and apart from the business, Ryno is an artist, and you don't know an artist can bring the joy, so we don't want nobody to try hurt an artist. You know what I mean?
And why did he leave? What went down?
I know more answer the same question, because you would know, you know. Yeah, as I said before, and I quoted in a daily newspaper, that I think that he's a confused individual at this time, you know what I mean? Maybe going through a stage, maybe a post, you know what I mean, adolescent, trauma where, you know what I mean, he's getting his issues confused. You know?
I mean, I'm confused. And you say me left. Are you dead?
After receiving death threats over the phone from person he did not know and being called a sellout by the Gaza fans, Blakk Ryno took his frustration to the studio, which he released a song called Go Lick Your Pitney.
What's the relationship like now between you and Kartel? Any communication at all?
No, I know, but I'm a DJ said way, but no communication, you understand?
Best and the worst thing about it?
Best thing, you learn a lot, you get me, I say? Yeah.
So Adi was a real teacher in that sense today?
Yeah, man.
Teach a lot?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's a miserable teacher, man. Yeah, but, you know me, I say, the worst thing now, you don't know. Man can't take the negative vibes. If you say you rate a man,
yeah.
You see me, I say, it don't make no sense to rate a man and then at the end of the day, be a disrespect. Man can't deal with that. You see me, I say that, because at the end of the day, a man is just a man and every man have feelings. You see me, I say. So from you step on a man feelings, if you're bridging feelings, there's a thin line between love and hate. You see me, I say, I know man no love man, but respect level they good at drop. You see me, I say, from your crush a man feelings, you have to know.
A brother thing, a family thing.
You understand? So, yeah, you get.
Whenever there's a teacher, you have to have a prefect. And he is perfect.
Now, Blakk Ryno exiting the Portmore Empire made it easy for Popcaan to be one of Vybz Kartel's favorite, because he then co-signed Popcaan to go ahead and diss Blakk Ryno, and Popcaan released a song called Them Sell We Out.
The boy them sell we out. Where them do it for? I coulda chicken or pizza.
Now the third person in the line of fire was businessman turned friend, Kartel. Though he was never official member of the Portmore Empire, but he played a very key role in making Vybz Kartel brand global. Vybz Kartel was having much trouble with inking endorsement deals with corporate Jamaica because of the incident with Ninja Man and also the type of songs that he was singing at the time. Kartel came along and changed that. They were never waiting on any more business deal to fall through because they have created their own in terms of the building, nightclub, also the Vybz Room, the Daggering Condom. Vybz Kartel was just a brand overall and was growing.
Say for the record that Kartel is a remarkable partner, and he's a marketing genius.
Okay.
Yeah, man, straight up. Big up Corey.
But you know the saying, nothing too good never lasts for long, as they began butting heads and business decision, and then egos came in place. So Todd decided to part ways, and that made Vybz Kartel angry.
Things set in play. I have to let the public know.
He called you up and said what?
You know what I'm saying? If I think I can diss him, I'm gonna die the same day. You understand? He said, Corey, blah blah blah. If you think you could diss me, you're dead. You know, you could tell any embassy, you could tell any police, you're dead.
You think Vybz Kartel is capable of doing you physical harm?
Him personally, no, because he's a coward. But the people around him, yes.
What do you think somebody could do? I mean, somebody would come and shoot
Gunshot. Simple.
So who are these people around Vybz Kartel?
Listen to me, Anthony, right? That's not my job, you know. I'm not a snitch, or what Jamaica would say, an informer. But at the end of the day, I know certain things, you know. And he wanted to get rid of me because of greed and deviousness. And he had an evil, sinister plot.
Do you think he's an evil, sinister person?
When I met him at first, no, but he's changed.
And what changed him?
I think his ego, money, the S-class, which is very strange. I don't know how a car changes a person, but it did. But I don't know.
Vybz Kartel never thought about owning a business before.
So you told him about, you advised them on the brand building.
I didn't advise them. I built the brand.
You built the brand.
And I told him what to do.
Okay.
You understand?
And
he says he's the puppeteer, but I'm the real puppeteer, you know.
Okay, so he the brand you built.
Right, unfortunately.
And you build the Vybz rum as well?
Of course.
And what else? The building?
All right. We started with a very high-end Vybz rum product that didn't work out because Kartel fan base, current fan base, could afford it, but it wasn't something they were going to buy every day like the product Street Vibes, right? And then after Vybz rum, I started something called Dagger and Condoms, right? It was very successful. But the reason I stopped it is because I was getting faulty the condoms weren't faulty, but I got complaints of busted condoms, right? So I thought to myself, I was like, hey, this is a guy where this brand is attached to Vybz Kartel. These condoms are busted. Maybe I should get out of this business. So I just stopped it cold turkey. And I made them bigger than life. I mean, it's something about when you step in the building nightclub. Even though I had to fight with him because I have pictures of Bounty, because I respect him as a DJ. I have pictures of Beanie. I have pictures of Sheba in there. I had to fight with him tooth and nail to get in there because I said, listen to me, Kartel. You can't own a nightclub and your music alone for play.
Those are the iconic pictures that you put on the wall.
Of course, life is threatened, you know. You understand?
So your life is under threat?
Of course, but let me tell you something, Winfrey. The reason why I'm here, because I like TV and I like people to know me, you know. The reason why I'm here, you know, is because I don't want that boy that'll come cry at my funeral like me and him are friends, you know. I want Jamaica to know me and him is not friends. My life is threatening him, my enemy. Because the building was a situation where it hasn't been fully purchased, you know.
Okay.
You understand? And
there was a payment plan.
Hold on. His name is not on the lease, neither mine, you know. So that place that can't open, you know. You understand? It can't open, you know. If him going there open it, he don't even have keys to the place. I'll put it that way. I got the keys. If you're going to open it, he basically breaking and entering, you know.
Okay, so it's closed now.
Of course it's closed, and I don't plan to open it either, you know. Winfrey, I'm walking away from millions, you know. I've invested 3 years of my time. Yo, Winfrey, as you notice, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm far from a fool, you know. I can do anything in this world I put my mind to, you know. Yeah. And me sit here and waste 3 years of my life on Kartel. But me tell you this, Jamaica, me rise another artist and me show everybody me was the force behind Vybz Kartel. Yeah, him gonna still run the place with his tunes because I'm very talented, you know. But he's not the icon that people think he is. He's not the businessman that people think he is. And he has nothing. All right. You know what the fans will say about Vybz Kartel right now? Me love his music, but me not rate him as a person, you know. The man will lead the place astray. I don't understand. You see, since we purchased the Benz, you know, the man changed, you know. Money changed people, you know. You understand? Him ego is bigger than this room we in, you know. A lot of stuff that's going on in that building, you know. And I've tried to stop it, you know. From selectors being beaten. I mean, it's already been talks of that license being pulled, you know. And I'm quite sure of this because of the hostility that is surrounded by that place right there. And if somebody not with any reason gonna run it, the police can't issue a permit to a place like that if that's how the place gonna run. You can't beat selectors and say your music alone for play. You can't burn selectors in the face with cigarette. That's where it stopped, you know, Winford. You understand? Yeah, of course, I'm with Cartel. I said Gaza because it was beneficial and it made sense for money. But I always wanted Gaza to be more than just the vision. And I always tried to teach them, said, listen, man, you're a big man in the business. Why you fight Bounty Killer song, Bad Man Not For Friend Fish? You're a fish? Why that song offend you so, you know? It's a good song. Me like it. Movado, you know, sometimes when I have certain selectors play, he bad them up and them scared to play certain music, you know. You can't be at the building at 3 o'clock in the morning and not play Movado, hot song, man, I pepper them a ketchup. You gotta play them songs.